How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We are back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we have the Easy A for the game of Death Android 17 and 18 Future. And boy, are we excited for this one. These guys were probably one of the best TURs at the release, and one of the few units that has had abilities that allow them to outlast just about every meta they've seen through, right? One of the longest running useful characters in the game. There were so many different ways to use these guys from their release all the way through the 10th anniversary. And here we are finally with their Easy A. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at what they're doing. We do have them max links. We do have them rainbow status. We actually just rainbowed them finally on 16's banner. Had them at 79% for quite some time. So anyways, let's hop on in. Let's take a look. So they get attack defense 200%, damage reduction rate 17%, and chance of evading enemies attack 18%. They randomly change key spheres of certain type to TEQ key spheres and receive an additional key 1 per TEQ key sphere. TEQ or rainbow key sphere obtained, as well as launch an additional super attack. For every key sphere obtained, they get 35% attack defense, and for every TEQ key sphere obtained, they get 18% attack and 17% defense. Now, this is flipped from the way it was before. It used to be every TEQ key sphere they get 35, and every regular key sphere they get 18. So that just meant that you would only get one or the other depending. Now you get both with the way it's worded. Now, with 2 or more TEQ key spheres obtained or 1 rainbow key sphere obtained, they get a additional 35% chance to perform a critical hit, damage reduction rate, and chance of evading enemy's attack 35%. When attacking with 12 or more key, they get 150% attack defense. When HP is 35% or less, they get an extra 17% damage reduction. That puts them at 69% damage reduction, and chance of evading enemy's attack that's over 70% chance of evading enemy's attack if you're below 35%. When receiving a Ki Blast Super, they will nullify it when HP is 35% or more, or with 7 or more key spheres obtained. So I like that. As long as you can maintain 7 or more key spheres, you're never in danger from Ki Blast Supers. And they will also give Android's allies 15% attack and defense for 2 turns. Now, no stacking or anything on their super attack, just regular attack and defense raises. So all right, let's go ahead and do this. So for this turn, we are going to put them in slot 1. Means we're not going to get 16s active here, or unit super, because they're probably going to kill, but I just kind of want to show you. So they got 800k right here before we get any defensive buffs out of anybody. I don't want to put 16 in front because 16 will kill Trunks in front. We know this. We've done this before, so 36 million starting out, not too bad. Again, we haven't started proccing, the extra buffs here from 16 or from our other friends. So let's see. Let's see how this plays out. Right, we're gonna start gaining that. Oh, we actually do proc all of the attacks here. So our friend 16 on this rotation doesn't get to do anything. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we're going to grab that with 16. I'm going to grab that with 17. And then we'll send off the 19 and 20. So, no unit SA on this one. So we're only going to have pretty much only one unit SA ever active on here, just because the way we set this up. I felt like it was more important to have a tech cell here for the additional tech orb changing than to bring, because I don't have 17, right? That's the thing. I don't have STR 17, so my 16 team is pretty much always going to be, until they decide to Easy A the 16 and the 18, my 16 team lacks that extra unit SA capability. Unless I want to do what we did for the initial showcase, which is also fine. We could probably do that, and it wouldn't be too bad. But I would honestly, I think for the sake of the showcase with the androids, I would prefer to have Tech Cell with the additional Tech Orb changing for them. Right, nice. 19 and 20 are actually pretty good. So I did sub ECA them. So they'll be pretty good helping us out here. Nice. Okay. All right, so we will actually for this turn go ahead and push 16's active here, or not active. I'm sorry, his unit super. All right, so if we get that. All right, so you see why we want the extra tech, because now they're not going to be hitting as strong as they could because the way the rainbow orbs or the way the tech orbs fell on this turn. So you can definitely see it would be more beneficial to us to in the long run to have a character who can also do additional orb changes. Right, but now having this extra defense up will also be helpful from 16. There we go. Okay, so they don't get to attack this turn. But we should be fine on the next turn. All right, perfect. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna try here. There we go. Okay, so I know that's not ideal what we're doing here this turn, but I mean we just need Cell to survive the normal, which I think he can do with at least 5 orbs here. It's not, their normals aren't that hard, right? Especially since we do have the extra defense up with the other one. And so if we're lucky, they'll super 17, but I don't tend to get that lucky. There we go. There are a lot of attacks there, so there's a very good likelihood that they will. There we go. And then, I mean, 17 will be fine here. Come on, guys. Do your thing. Yeah, what did I tell you? He's going to super tech cell. That is the kind of luck that I have. And what there's a 4 million super too. Yep, see, there it is. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Of course they super tech cell. Oh, nice. I gotta stop doubting this guy defensively. Okay, excellent. Okay. All right, well, we are going to have to sacrifice some orbs here, but yeah, we'll do that number. So we'll put 16 in front. So we can see this is what they're looking like before. They're actually doing really good on links here because between 16 and the androids. So 9 is, we're getting 9 again. Yeah. Dang, they changed the wrong orb. I needed them to change the other orb so 16 can grab that one. All right, so taking a look here. Okay, so this is about what we're going to be sitting at with them. So let's see how this turn plays out. Okay, 16, I'm going to need you to slow down for just a second so I can get that attack off with the androids here. There we go. 54 million. Okay, so that's a lot better. That's with some good support. That's with 16 in slot 1, doing 16 things, giving us that extra support. We do get the extra super, so for 58 million. All right, not bad. And that's with only getting 9 key spheres. If we could get a little more. I feel like I should have brought a takoyaki or something for this one. I didn't, but I feel like I should have. That probably could have helped us out a lot here. Ooh, okay, we're taking big risks here on this turn because I might just usher it, honestly. There's way too many attacks there, and that STR-17 could get us killed, so I'm just gonna not risk it, right? This is a showcase. Our focus is on what the tech androids are doing, so I'm not. There are way too many attacks there for way too many attacks there for our 17. Just too risky. Too risky. I don't want to risk not dodging and then him drop dead. He'll live the normals if he doesn't dodge. He'll live the normals. I'm not concerned about that. But Vegito can super twice. And I don't want to risk him not dodging the super. Oh, we did it again. Okay, so we're gonna drop the androids here in slot 1 for this one. Obviously, so they can get there. So that means we will lose the unit SA support, and his support as well, for that matter. Let's see what happens here. 55 million, yeah, so... maybe we should have just left. maybe we should have just gotten rid of... There we go. No crit. Yeah, so that's why I gave mine crit, by the way. There we go, 62 million, so pretty good. Pretty good. And then obviously if 16 was in slot 1, that would have been much higher too. If we had gotten the same amount of orbs, but with the orb changing the way going the way it did, obviously that did not work out. Yeah, I really need STR-17 for this team. Yeah, so I feel like my plan of bringing Tech Cell for the additional... feels like bringing my plan for bringing Tech Cell for the additional super attacks, or for the additional orb changing for the super for the 17 and 18. It seems to be backfiring on me. It's not working. It's working against us. Okay, and there's a good chance there's gonna... So, unless he's not gonna kill with that much, so we just gotta pray he survives the super. We did do a little bit of attack lowering, so maybe... Oh, moment of truth here. What is this super? 4.1 million? Oh yeah, he's fine. If he survived the other one, he should be good here. We got the same amount of orbs. Yep, we're good. Sweet. Let's stop doubting this guy, man. Alright. There we go. Okay, so far I'm liking what the androids are doing. So far I'm liking what the androids are doing. There we go. 16 gonna eat this right on up here. There we go. Yeah, so we definitely should have... yeah. In retrospect, I definitely think we shouldn't have brought the Tech Cell. I really hate that I don't have 17 here, because as you can see, it's really hard to keep up the unit super, which is that that's that 2-turn extra defense. Oh, great. For for the androids team here. So I'm wondering if there's 9 here, right? And I feel like if I grab this, I'm gonna lose. So I have the potential to open up more, but I feel like that's not what's gonna happen. So feels like 9's our magic number with these guys. All right, so let's grab that. We are getting support from this guy, right? This guy is giving us 35%, so 70% support here. Wait, are they on? Oh, I don't think they're on artificial life forms, are they? I don't think they are. Yeah, they're not. So they're only getting the 35% plus 16 support here, which is fine. All right, so now we get the 2-turn defensive support with 16 for the androids, since we did put him on slot 1 from his unit SA. So 50 million there. So I mean, that's pretty good, right? On average, we're doing about 50 million. 3 of those, that's pretty good. Missing crits, though. Not liking that. That's annoying. But yeah, I mean, it's working out pretty good here with these guys. All right, and then here, can we eat this? This is a 6 million super. Double digits. I love it. All right, just goes to show you how good these guys can be, right? 6 million super. Type disadvantage. They don't have guard, and they just ate that. Perfect. Dang, these rainbow orbs, though, man. They're killing me. Alright, so we got the Dokkan attack here with the 16. Alright, so next turn we're actually going to have a really good turn, right? Because we're going to do 16's active. We're going to do the androids. Like I said, I really wish I brought a Takoyaki for this, just so you guys can see, like, their max nuke numbers. I feel like that's a silly thing on my part. Or I should have done that. But, I mean, you still get to see, like, average performance, I guess. Maybe we'll do that in one of their later showcases. Maybe we should have put 17 in. This is fine. There we go. Additional super. 17 hasn't gotten hit, like, at all. It's been a really bad run for him. Alright, 28 million on the tech cell, so. Ooh. I love this dude. He's so good. He's so good. Okay. Alright, now for the fun turn. Alright, so who's he linked better with here? Okay. 2. 2. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, let's turn animations back on, I guess.
I will destroy you. Hell flash!
Alrighty. And so we'll put him in slot 1. We'll put these guys here in slot 2. Grab that. And so now the cool thing, we may as well do this since it's the final turn. The cool thing I do like about the androids is this little nifty ability right here.
I think it's time to put him out of his misery, 17.
Why are you in such a rush? Let's just try to enjoy ourselves. If we wipe out all of humanity now, then the fun ends and we've got nothing left to do, right?
And now we drop all attacks. Oh, here we go. And we'll get 11 key spheres this turn, too. So this will actually be a really nice turn for our androids here. So, yeah. Perfect. All right, because we're... Oh, nice. All right, so because we're going to get the unit SA for 16, right? And his slot 1 buff for the androids. So in theory, this should be pretty good. Excellent. Look at 16 go. All right, 54 million. Nice. All right, we get an additional super. 57. I love it. We did get a lot more rainbow orbs than I wanted. Excellent. Okay, nice. So all in all, pretty solid. All in all, pretty solid. We get the additional super on the Giroa 19. Yeah, we definitely should have brought that Takoyaki so we can get that additional support there. All right, who's he linked better with? We got 2. We got 1. Okay. And really hurting on those. Excellent. Okay, and then we'll do this number. Grab that. Yeah. So as you can see, 17 hasn't taken nearly enough hits here. We can't even use his active. I think maybe we should have sacrificed one of those turns there, but that's fine. Oh, there goes the super on 16. Well, at least we know everybody else on the rotation is safe. Eat it. Nice. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I mean, between 16 and the 17s here, we should be good. Excellent. We get one more. Nope, that's a normal. All right. Super 17's job it is. I love how we get the crit on the normal and finish him. Okay. Alrighty, well, there you have it, folks. There is the Easy A showcase for the Android 17 and 18. I think they knocked it out of the park. They do exactly what they need to do. Honestly, mine are built more for critical hit, designed to take advantage of their nuke. But since they are a nuker, I honestly think you could probably want to add, instead of, well, obviously you do want the critical hit, but if you have either type attack boost or super attack boost, right? You have level 5s. Those would also benefit them very, very greatly for their nuking super attack. Because, I mean, as you can see, right? On average, 50 million, 3 supers, that's 150 million per turn. That's still pretty good damage for them. All things considered, as long as they are critting. And again, if you are somebody who has STR17, that's going to work a lot better for you because you'll be able to, one, have that consistent 70% support from him, plus the consistent unit support with 16 being able to maintain him in slot 1 while maintaining his unit's super attack, which is very helpful. That helps these guys as well as all the other androids all together. But all things considered, I think they handle them pretty well. And I feel like they're going to be in a position where they're just going to continue doing what they do, even beyond this meta, with their nuking style passive. And of course, their Ghost Usher ability still being available to them turn 1. They're here to stay. That's all I can say. They're here to stay. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think of the Androids EZA? I think they killed it. I think they're great. Little disappointed in myself for not bringing the takoyaki. We should have done that, but is what it is. So let us know what you think in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.